What's up folks, Armin here with FloElite, and today I'm going to show you how to tape your thumb like a weightlifter so that you don't hurt your little thummies when you're using a hook grip. So the hook grip is a little aggressive on the thumbs. You wrap the thumb around, you wrap the fingers around, it puts a lot of strain on the thumbs, and sometimes it hurts a bunch. This is a really good way of making sure that your thumbs don't take a lot of damage when you're out there repping out your deadlifts, your cleans, your snatches, all that good stuff. So you want to find a good athletic tape. I've been using Mueller tape for a really long time, but honestly, you can kind of use any roll of tape. The worst tape to use for this is one that doesn't stick to your skin, so just make sure you find a brand of tape that sticks to your skin. I personally really like the Mueller. I've been using them, like I said, for the past 10 years. I learned this method from Bob Takano's a Hall of Fame weightlifting coach for Team USA. He's a big old badass, and so I think this has worked. It's worked really well for me. It's worked well for everyone that I've shown it to. You want to start off by taking a nice long strip, maybe 8 to 10 inches of tape. You're going to tear it up, and you're going to take that strip of tape and you're going to tear it down the middle lengthwise. Now, you're going to need 6 of these strips of tape in order to get both your thumbs. And if you can see, I've already gotten a few pieces of tape here. I'm just going to tape the one thumb, so I'm only going to need 3 pieces of tape. But your first step is you take this long, thin piece of tape, you hang it down from the middle of your 2 joints, kind of in towards your bottom joint of your thumb. From here, you don't need to wrap it super tight, but you want to kind of lock it in place, have a slight bend in your thumb, and you're going to work your way up at the knuckle or slightly past the knuckle, right? And it's not on super tight right now. This could really easily come off, but the idea here is you don't want to cut off a ton of circulation, and you want to start it off nice and strong. Your next piece of tape, same deal, except this time I'm starting right above the thumbnail. So I'm kind of half off the top of the thumb, half on the thumbnail. And again, I'm going to start with the tape hanging down low, and I'm going to work my way down towards the knuckle. I'm going to make it to the knuckle and slightly past. And you can kind of see already I have a little bit of a bend in my thumb. That's really important because you don't want your thumb to be super straight. You're going to be bending your thumb in order to get into that hook grip position. You want to make sure that that bend in the thumb is supported by the tape. So once you're here, you can already kind of lock in the tape at the top. It doesn't really matter. This is your base level of support. At this point, you could probably lift with this, but we want to make sure that it stays in place, and that third piece of tape is going to do exactly that. Whereas the other pieces of tape started hanging down from the thumb, I'm going to take this piece of tape, I'm going to go onto about halfway on my fingernail and halfway on the bed of my fingernail, and I'm going to hang it out on the other side. Do you guys see what I did right there? Kind of comes over the top and hangs down that way. Same deal, except now I'm going to try and cover this little bit. So I'm going to try and go over the entire knuckle. I can get a little bit tighter with this one if I would like, because there's already that bend in my thumb and my hand is in place. Squeeze it down and you're good to go. That right there is how to tape your thumb like a weightlifter.